Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Travis Dykes. Today we're going to be doing a Q&A, just kind of answering questions that you guys put in like a lot of my videos that I just haven't had a chance to answer, and I just want to go ahead and answer them for you guys. So, first question is from the six string bass. He says, "Hello, Travis. I'm Joseph from Italy. Do you have a special book of these grooves?" I wish I did, but no, I don't have a special book of these grooves. But I will be putting a course in the next few months with a bunch of different grooves, like for simple bass grooves, and even for those even more difficult bass grooves. So be out on the lookout for that. Next question, George McCarter, I think that's McCarter. What's the name of that bass guitar? Actually, let me grab it. So I actually have, this is my bass mods. It's a K534 5-string bass. I'm going to do a review of my basses within the next, I guess, few videos. And so I'm going to give you more detail on like the pickups and all that on that video. But for right now, it's a bass mods K534. You can check out their website. I'll throw it in the description below, and that's where you can get one. Sonny Peters says, "Always killing, bro. Are you on Instagram? I played one of your grooves and I want to tag you before posting it out there." Sonny Peters, yeah, man. So I am on Instagram at @tdykes. You can check me out on there. I'm always posting videos. You probably get more videos on Instagram and like my stories and stuff, and more updated information than like even my YouTube. So I would suggest checking it out there. I always post like little stuff when I'm playing out of town and all that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, I am on Instagram, and this is just something that I do. If you post any video of you playing like a groove or a lick that you learn from any of my videos, I will repost you on my page. So yeah, feel free to do that, and I always love, and it's always humbling to see you guys, learn. That's the whole reason I do what I do. All right, Richard Fuller says, "Teach me, please." This is actually, it's funny, but it's actually good. So I actually have this music school called Pure Music School, and it is a online music school. We have this like via Skype or FaceTime, and we have lessons with like students from all over. I have some students in South Africa, some students in Canada. We got some students in all across the United States. And we don't just teach bass. It's not just me. I teach bass, and I have another bass instructor that teaches. And I have a piano. We teach piano, guitar, drums, and voice, all via Skype or FaceTime, which is really cool. It's really been a real blessing to see people grow in that. So check it out. My website is puremusicschool.com. I'll have a link below in the description. Check it out. Next question from Austin Hall. "Could you send me that loop?" Thanks, bro. So yes, this actually brings up another point. I am giving away all of my loops for free on all my videos. The reason being is that I realized, because my whole point of this channel is I want people to be creative, and I want people to learn and grow in their creativity and their music ability. And sometimes, like, if you don't have something to play to, it makes it hard to really be creative. And so that's the reason why I'm giving these loops away, because I want you to be able to take a look, learn something from this lesson, and be like, immediately be able to apply it to something practical, and be able to apply it to your playing. So yeah, feel free to DM me, email me, so drop in your email on like any of the comment sections or a private message, or you could DM me on Instagram or on my Facebook page, T Dykes Music. So thank you for that question. Scotty Shepard says, "Hey Travis, how did you learn how to play the bass guitar? Did you study music or just take lessons, or both? How did you learn, and how long have you been playing for now?" Thank you so much. So I started playing the bass guitar when I was 12 years old. My church was in need of a bass player, and when I found out that the church had like 3 or 4 basses, I was like, oh wow. And so I just like asked the pastor, I was like, hey, can I take one home? And he's just like, yeah, sure. He's like, and so I started learning. I started off at drums when I was 5 years old, but then I went to bass, and so yeah, I took it and started learning. The first year I had the bass, I didn't know there was anything wrong with the bass. I just knew I couldn't play past the fourth fret. So the first like year of my playing, I could only play on the first four frets of all my strings because the intonation was so bad. And so, and then after that year, I realized, hold on, something's wrong with this. Something's wrong here. I need to figure out what it is. And so I got it fixed and everything. And so now I've been playing since I was 12. I'm 24 now, so it's about 11 or 12 years that I've been playing. And I learned via book and videos and from just playing in different people, playing for different services and church and stuff like that. And then I went to college and had some music classes that really helped me with my theory and everything like that. Yet I wasn't a music major. I took a lot of music classes. I did have a major in music for quite a bit, and then I made the sudden switch because I realized, maybe this music major is maybe not for me. But yeah, that hopefully that all answers your question. Thank you. Vic Tio says, I have trouble using my pinky finger to play, which is hindering my ability to get better. Do you have any exercises I can do to get better? Thanks. Dude, yes, I do. I have, actually next month, it's so crazy you asked that. Next month, I'll be putting out a video on like exercises to help strengthen your finger, especially your pinky finger. That's always one I always have issue with all my students. They're just like, oh my gosh, I can't do anything with it. And so, yeah, I would totally just stay tuned for that, and that'll be coming soon. David, I'm going to mess this name up. David Zoikila? Yeah. How can I get an autograph from you? That's so funny. But I mean, if you really want one, I guess I can. Yeah, sure. But I mean, that's not the reason why I do what I do. But if you guys ever want to send me anything, I'm gonna drop a this is gonna be a huge description, but I'm gonna drop the address that you can send it to in this description. Like, you can send it to my school's address, and you could just send me whatever. Like, if you want to send me a letter and be like, hey man, you're cool, or hey man, this lesson's awful, or hey man, this is what I really want to learn, or whatever. You can send me a Christmas card, you could whatever. You can send me whatever. It'll be this address that I put below. So check that out. All right. Next one, Tyler Garner said, "What religion are you?" I am a Christian, and I am in the apostolic faith, apostolic denomination, and yeah. That's what I am. If you guys ever see me in a lot of churches and stuff like that, that's probably why you're probably asking the question. Yeah, so I'm definitely in a lot of churches. Do you go to a Bible school? This is from King Connor. Do you go to a Bible college or something? Actually, I never went to a Bible college, never attended a Bible college. You might see some videos of me out there playing with Urshan Bible College, but it was just a very minimal thing. I was just there. They just needed some help for like a couple of different dates. And I was just like, yeah, sure. I can help you guys out. And actually I did that, and that's where I met my girlfriend. So yeah, so it actually all worked out in the end. So yes, I never actually went. I just was helping out. J Day says, I'm new to bass guitar. Do you form grooves with scales? Also, if I'm improvising, do I follow a scale? Yes, I do form a lot of my grooves with scales, but even more so, I form them with arpeggios, which are basically the spelled out version of chords. Instead of just a major chord, it's a arpeggio would be playing the 1, 3, 5 separately, and so that is what I use a lot of my chords. But the whole basis of it is meshing both of those together makes really cool things and really cool musical things happen. So yes, I'll try to do a video on this very soon to kind of break this down more so. Let's move on to the next one. Martin St. Rose. He says, Travis, I live in St. Lucia. I want you to help me online. I do not mind if I have to pay you for the training. My name is Martin St. Rose. I like the licks. Get back to me, please. Yes, just like I said before, I have a music school called Pure Music School where we teach more than just bass. But you can send me an email or fill out our contact form on our website to like check and see if there's some availabilities for me. Because right now it's very limited because I travel a lot and I do music, and so it's just kind of up and downs. But just check it out because honestly you never really know until you try. So, okay, KL Williams 768 says, did you first learn to play on a 4-string or 5-string? I see most gospel bands have a 5-string player. Yes, I first learned on a 4-string, which was a white jazz bass, a Mexican jazz bass. And it really helped me to really get a grasp of my notes. And then I started realizing, oh man, I'm playing in church and I'm like, man, I'm missing something. It's like I can't really play like that really low kind of feel it in your chest kind of stuff. And so I switched to a 5-string, and that's where I've kind of stayed because you have access to that low end. And it's not because like it's better or anything like that. It's all in like personal preference. Because I know gospel players that play 4 strings and they're slaying. Oh my gosh. And so it's just all personal preference of like, what works for you, what keys your church is still doing music in. Like if you have a really CCM church, 4-string might be better for you. If you're in a gospel church, a 5-string might be better for you because you're in you might be in flat keys more than you are in just like normal like A, B, C, and D, like those normal just natural keys. So yeah, that was a great question. Alex Ram says, what do you use for your backing tracks? So I actually use this software called Reason. I have a really old version of it. Reason 5 is what I make all of my loops and tracks from. You guys should check it out. It's by Propellerhead. I think they're at Reason 10 now. So I'm like way back of it. But it's really innovative software where you can sequence and make loops really easily, and even record as well. So next question, what kind of strings and gauge do you use? Would really appreciate the answer. That's from Russell Crown. Great question. I actually use DR strings. Actually, I got a box right here. DR Fat Beams. This is a real messed up box, but DR Fat Beams. 445 to 125 is what I use. Great. Love these strings. Every time I could put them on like the day of a show and they sound great, and they stay in tune, and like I love them so much. They last for a long time as well. I would definitely recommend them. I have a link in the description to where you can grab those. Just click on that and you can find them for a good price. So yeah, thank you for that question. I think this is my last question from Gary Robinson. Hey Travis, I really enjoy your videos, though a little advanced for me. I'm only 6 months in my bass playing, and I have not come close to mastering the number system. Do you have any beginner tutorials? Also, for beginners like me, it would help for you to refer to the notes rather than the number system. Much appreciated. And this is a great comment. I do have beginner tutorials, and I've realized that a lot of my stuff is a little bit more intermediate, advanced level. So I'm going to give you guys some more stuff. That's something that I've been recognizing. And I love comments like this that kind of they help me to know, like, all right, Travis, you need to like tone it down. Give some stuff that's people can do and really apply. And so yes, thank you for that comment. I am going to be doing some more beginner tutorials. I have some beginner tutorials in my videos. I would check back, look through them a little bit. I have a few. I don't necessarily name them beginner tutorials, but some of the techniques that I learned in some of these videos, that you can learn in some of these videos, are very basic. Any of the simple bass groove videos should be simple. I don't want to say easy, but they're simple, very simple, like concepts to grasp. And also, I have a number system video. I'm going to put up a new one that's a little bit better quality. But I do have a number system video explaining how the number system works with bass and how it all works. But anyways, those are all of my questions. Guys, if you ever have any questions, feel free to drop it in the comments below, or like send me a message on any of my social media outlets, or even on my music website, Pure Music School. Thank you guys so much for your support. I really appreciate everything that y'all have done for me by watching my videos and playing the stuff. If there's ever a time that you need any special help or anything like that, don't be afraid to ask. I'm always here. So I'll see you guys later.